Hi Gemini, this is Jess with your June 7th, 2021 general weekly read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Are you ready for your eclipse? Let me know who is born June 8th, 9th, 10th, or 11th, even 12th, because you're going to be feeling the effects of the full moon really strong. And from what I hear, it's going to be really good as long as you're taking your time and being very practical. So it looks like it's going to be a complete new life coming up for you guys, and I'm so happy for you. So if you'd like to share, let us know in the comment section below if you've started feeling the effects of the full moon, if your birthday is around that time, and what do you expect to happen for this full moon. So let's get into your reading. Those of you who are self-employed, I see a lot of waiting. I see frustration with waiting, and you're kind of having to wait. And Geminis, it's the best thing for you to do. It's a Mercury retrograde in your sign, so I know your mind is going crazy. Neptune is squaring you, so it's a lot of lies going on. Some of you are telling them too now. There's a lot of lies and deception going on around you, so you might want to wait. And the good thing is that Saturn is trining you, if I'm not mistaken. So that's giving you some ability to really focus and come to a great conclusion and good opportunities that could come up ahead, or creating something solid and strong and long term, so long as you take your time, you be patient, and you work out the kinks and you learn little by little and move forward, right? And work kind of hard. So that's good. So those of you who are employed, you got a trick up your sleeve. You may be leaving your job, moving on to some other area of work, but you're not letting anyone know just now because you're still making a decision of where you're going, or all of the preliminaries haven't been taken care of. So you're still kind of waiting before you give the final notice, if you will. Those of you who are unemployed, I see you suing. Are you suing anyone for money, back pay? For some of you, it could be discrimination. I do see you calling people out, suing people, wanting your just due. Others of you, it could be karmic as to why you're looking and may not find what you're looking for. It either is karma that you're going through right now, or you're karmically designed to go someplace very specific to live out some karma at that workplace, and it's not time just yet. So you have karma all around you when it comes for you Geminis who are unemployed. So there's that. Those of you who are self-employed, I see you putting business on hold for love. Some of you, it's not love. It's just a business partnership, collabing with another, coming together with another. So you are focusing more on that and bringing something fresh and new into the business than you are going at it on your own. And you're waiting to see if all of this is going to come together and how it's all going to work out and that sort of thing. And some of you just waiting to see, or taking your time and seeing how this whole business partnership is going to work out. I see being more untraditional, unconventional, not necessarily expecting much out of other people, and they shouldn't expect much out of you. That's what it looks like to me. But you do have love on your mind and on your heart. You are very emotional right now, and it's not a bad thing. I see you're just full of love and full of emotion, and all you want is to be in your happy place. You found a happy place. You want to stay in a happy place by any means necessary. I do feel for some of you who are Gemini women, you have someone coming back, but it is Mercury retrograde. So surprise, surprise, here they come. You have someone coming in. You could be the person even initiating contact, ladies. It could be you. It could be you. And you can't deny it. The only problem is that one person wants one thing and the other person wants something different. So that may be a bit of a challenge. Ladies, you could be juggling a couple of guys too. You could be seeing someone from your past, and then there's someone new who's trying to pursue you. But right now you may be more into the person from your past, the person you have children with, the person that you have had a thing for a long time. Those of you who, and this is not, we didn't even get into love yet, but that's pretty much what your week is going to consist of. Now, if it's not love, it could just be men. Men will be a focus. Even if you are a Gemini man, men will be the focus. You will have someone who either you're a more compassionate, patient, kind type of person, and you're dealing with someone who's very aggressive, action orientated, someone who wants what they want when they want it and they know how to go out and get it. So you guys pretty much balance each other out if this is business, okay? But it could just be other people coming into your life, have a good time. Whatever it is, there's a good balance between the two of you. Home life looks very singular. If you have people in a home, it seems like everyone is kind of taken to their own corner. It's very quiet is what it looks like to me. And you guys are gearing up for something new. Could be moving, could be some form of change that's coming up in your home life. Ooh, someone could have lost their job. Yeah, so someone's home a lot, and they may have lost their job or working from home, but I feel like this is more of a loss of some sort. That could be coming up, and it may now all be on you or vice versa to kind of pull the weight is what it looks like to me. Singles. Let's get into love. Singles. You have someone in your life or coming toward you who has been through a lot. They may have gone through a loss. They could have possibly just almost lost their life. Why I say lost their life? So some of you may have been getting to know someone and they passed away. Let me know if that's the case, because that would be crazy how I picked that up. But I do see that this person has gone through a lot. They have a story to tell. And they may have, through all of this strife and trial, they have lost a certain level of hope in their life. They may be trying to kind of get away from the strife and the stress of things. But, you know, you have to be careful with people who have a lot that they've gone through, because they could be coming from a victim place, especially with this square to Neptune. So they may be victimizing themselves and using that as a way to manipulate. Everybody has the manipulation card because we have Neptune squaring. So it's a lot of manipulation going on. And I do feel like there's an opportunity for there to be kind of like a love to get started, but there's not going to be any intimacy. You may never be able to physically see each other, go out, you know, all the traditional things that you would normally do. No, it'll just be probably text messaging and that sort of thing, more online communication than it is, or digital communication than it is physically seeing each other. Ladies, Gemini single ladies, I see an opportunity for new love to come in your life without drama, and I feel like you're going to be up for it. He could be a Gemini just like you, Aquarius or Libra, could be any sign, but this is a man who's without leaning in with emotion first. It's more logic. He's not necessarily going to invest in this, but he is here to have a good time. So if it's a new person, then yeah, that's what happens with new relationships. You just have a good time, and eventually either you develop feelings and you get a lot more deeper and more intentional, or it falls by the wayside. So that's what it looks like it's going to be happening for you Gemini single ladies. The only issue is some of you may be attracting someone who may be at a distance. Gemini single men, you have tried and tried and tried. And single ladies, excuse me, you do have two men, one, like I said, one in the past coming back, wanting to woo you. Oh yeah, they want you back. But they want you back because they're not happy in their life. That's why they want to come back to you. And they're coming in hot. They're coming in fast. Let's see how it's going to go with this other guy. Because I see two guys here. Oh, no. So, for some of you, it's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It doesn't have to be. But this man wants action. He's here for sex. That's what that man wants. He wants sex, and that's all he wants, and that's all he can give you. And then the other person who's love bombing you, you know who I'm talking about, because this is the person who you probably have some type of a past with, who's coming in with a lot of love toward you. I forgot what I said, but you guys heard what I said about him. I've already forgotten. So, Gemini single men. You love someone. You care a lot about someone. A lot about them. And I do feel that you may have been out here trying to get to know people slowly but surely, nothing too serious, and you haven't met anyone that you would want to really settle down with and be committed with. So some of you are just really going to be focusing on work more than anything else. Be careful not to overwork, and be careful with your back. Some of you still love a particular person. There's someone who you love, but you know what happens. It's like you want to come in, and you want to, it's almost like you, before you call, before you text, you have all of these plans of how you're going to do it, how you're going to act, how you're going to behave. It's like as soon as you either put yourself out there, it doesn't go the way exactly the way you plan. Some of you may claim that you just want to have sex with this woman, but you don't. You have feelings for her. You've developed some feelings for this person, and you know you want this person back. There's someone who you really want back. And it almost may not be you. Okay. Some of you want a particular woman back. And because you want this person and I can't think of the word I want to say. Damn Mercury retrograde. The desire for this person is so strong that you may not even be able to play around with other people like you normally would be able to, because all you can think about is this one woman. There's a particular person who you truly, truly want, is what it looks like to me. So you're going to carry around this burden of wanting someone, maybe getting to know other people, but really not seeing a future with them, because there's only one woman, at least right now, you want, and you want in your life. And then there's others of you men who are getting to know a woman who you truly love, and you really want to make things work, but she's making things difficult, and so you kind of have to just deal with it because it's out of your control. Couples. This is a relationship where, one, there's cheating. Somebody is spreading themselves too thin. But two, you don't really know where you stand. You don't really know where you stand, because for some of you, child support, alimony is a thing that's coming up, right? And so someone doesn't want to get a divorce because they don't want to have to pay anything. And someone might be trying to save the relationship so they don't have to get a divorce, so they don't have to pay anything, but they no longer want to be in this relationship. That I see. Others of you, someone is still trying to get themselves out of a relationship, right? They're trying to finalize some things, so they can't fully invest in this, or things aren't moving forward in this relationship because they haven't completely finalized things, is what it looks like to me. And I hope no one, there could be an exchange of an STD that happened like out of the blue. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. And someone may be not sure if they have an STD, kind of thinking they have an STD. And yeah, someone may have an STD. I'm sure nobody's going to confirm that down in the comment section below. It's okay. So as a result of having to really deal with unresolved issues, whether it be I need more love from you, you're spreading yourself too thin, what's going on with you, who is the other person, you're not giving me enough attention, even though the situation is not over. I don't see a breakup happening. For some of you who even have broken up recently, it's not over. So this is not over. I do feel like it's going to be hard to convince someone. If you're not in love, whoever's not in love in this relationship, it's going to become more and more hard to try to convince someone that they're in love. I want to see something. Hold on, Gemini. You guys feel stuck and trapped in this relationship, and damn it, it doesn't seem like neither one of you want each other. The ones I'm reading for, you don't really want each other at all. Geminis seem completely stuck and trapped. And I also see jail. I keep saying that for a lot of people, but I think that's just more mentally stuck and trapped because no one's communicating to the other person what's really going on, because people aren't fully clear if they want out or if they want to stay in. They are clear about how they're being made to feel currently. Everyone's clear on that, but no one's really clear on, does this mean I should just let it go? Which is a good thing to not make a final decision because we're in Mercury retrograde. And that's what I'm saying with this reading. Neither one of you, and there's a lot of friction, arguments that can just happen out of nowhere. And I feel like whoever was the person that would always be the sweeter one or the more patient one or the more understanding one, they're losing patience with that. And I feel like there's a lot of looking to leave or wanting to be done with this relationship. And the two of you may become more and more distant and cold from one another. Even though I see one of you making an effort, it's almost like there's no effort because whoever is receiving it doesn't want it. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful. If you would like the extended to this love reading for you couples, you can find the link down in the description box below, along with all that we look at. And further down the line, we look into a lot of different things. You can find that down in the description box below. Also, the 2021 Gemini yearly reading and the link to my website as well. Otherwise, if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Gemini.